My name is Ariyen,
And my name is Edda.
and welcome to our channel. There was interesting today. Welcome to our channel, How We See Things. Today we're going to do something new, which we haven't done on this channel before. We're just going to have a little talk just about, because Edda got something just now, and we just want to have a little talk about the topic. I'm not quite sure what it is, but she knows a little bit. But
Well, I was
going
thinking.
to be interesting.
I was thinking. Well, we were sitting there talking, and we, like, if you follow us, then you have noticed that we are really, really interested in energy and movement of energy and stuck energy and how that can really affect our energetic body, because our body is just energy.
Mm.
And everything is energy, and everything that you want or put out, blah blah blah, everything is just basically energy. Yeah.
Mm.
And a lot of people feel like they are stuck, or they feel dull, or they feel a little bit dead in their energy body. And we have taught a lot of people how to get their energy moving again, and get the flow again into their life. So I was thinking, what came to me, that we would like to talk about how movement and sound and can really help your energy, basically. Yeah. Right?
Yeah, get the energy flowing, get your all of this when you feel dull, tired or something, that actually sound, the movement can be a very good keys and very good tools to use. Especially when we think about energy, because the body is just energy and sound is vibration, which is energy, and how that really can affect you. And you know that sometimes when you get certain periods, you listen to certain music, you do these things because there is a healing and a movement. It's the sound. And sometimes you feel like you need to punch or do so you use your movement to get the energy, but you can use it more aware. And there is a 3D box. And so how to really start doing this. And because this just came when we just sent the word sound today, and they said, like, okay, that is have something to do with energy. And I am, like I said before in one of my videos, I'm a dance teacher, so I'm actually very obsessed with movement and sound, because I think that is such a vital tool for this physical avatar. Resonate very much with your body, and you can go through a lot, and you can get rid of a lot by movement and sound. What is your experience in this?
Yeah, but see, you don't have to be an empath to pick up other people's energy. And just to be, and everybody does. And when you're having those days that you feel that we all have to interact with people, we're all out in the world, and unconsciously we take on other people's energy, we take the energy of what is around us, and they can feel a little bit heavy for us. And we can come home and we can feel heavy, and go to work and feel heavy, and it's most likely not coming from you. It's most likely something that you picked up on your way to work or on your way to school, and so it's really important to take the time, to visit, and especially when you come home after a heavy day and you feel a little bit heavy, so it doesn't affect your family or yourself. Also, is to clean yourself, to move. Go walk into the forest. If you have some sage yourself, sage around your house.
Music, sing,
and anything like this is a very good to get your energy moving again. Because when your energy is stuck or feeling low, or then
it's not moving as clear as it could be.
No, and then things will come. Life is basically harder. In all directions, you feel like you can't get anywhere, you're not going anywhere, and people are just bothering you, and this is bothering you, and so we really, really recommend just to move, put on some music, go out into the forest, take a bath, salt bath.
Yeah, really is about investment time, and you know we are what we this is when we all we're not saying that everybody is like an empath, but we all pick up energy, and this is actually called a kinesthetic awareness, and some of us are more aware of the awareness how it affects you. Have probably felt sometimes when you look behind or you duck because you feel something coming behind you, and you duck and suddenly it's a ball or something. That is the kinesthetic awareness that you felt the energy coming. And this you do constantly. You can't turn this off. Even when you're sleeping, you're not turning that off. You're constantly feeding energy and it constantly movement. And I think that is why that is important that you also move your body, you move your mind, move your spirit energy, because if we get this where it doesn't move as freely as it could, because sometimes you can have obstacles that makes it harder to go through and it feels more low and harder, and I think that is because the energy then doesn't flow as much as it could be and free as
and
it could
should be. Yeah.
And that's when you start, okay, now I always recommend that you should take time to kind of move, do something different, take time to have fun, cut this off what you don't really feel like it serving you, and move. And this is the same when we say about houses, you know, when you have the same decoration for a wall on 20 years, it kind of gets,
but the inner gets stuck. It's no movement there.
Yeah, and this is the same. This is, you can see as your body as your own house.
No, it is your house.
Yeah. So if that doesn't move or change a bit, that you or how you do with it, it will get this
stagnant.
Yeah,
it will get really stagnant. And also, if you feel like your energy in your house is dull, we recommend to shake some pillows, move things around just a little bit, because then you get the energy flow back into your house.
Yeah.
And in return, the payment is you will feel better. And it's like
and that may motivate you also to move your body.
Yeah, but exactly. But also, you know, I can just say as an example. My husband, he said, I don't understand why I always feel like after I clean my car, how good it feels. It almost feels like new. And I know a lot of you have felt that, or when you have washed the house from top to bottom, how good it feels. The clean energy is in there. That's why you feel like it, because the energy has been moving. And you have to do the same thing to your own body. To clean the house, to do invest in time in yourself, do something for yourself, and if you don't have time for that, everybody has time to sage themselves, or take a bath, or shower, put on some music while you're cooking your food, or anything like that. Any little bitty thing helps, really does.
Yeah. And also then usually I get the questions like, don't feel have time for it. And then I was thinking, okay, so you are actually basically saying to yourself that you are not worth your own time.
Yeah, well, we do that a lot.
Yeah, but this is what it is so important to remember. You are worth the time. You are definitely worth the time, and worth the time in the investment. And this is and a little bit. It doesn't have to be a long session. Don't have to be 2 hours. Doesn't have to be. It could be 5-10 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute.
Yeah, but also if they don't feel like they have the time, everybody have time to do. When you feel like you need to have something to do, or like cooking food, like I was saying, you can put on the music. That you know, that in itself is enough to get your energy moving. So it is, of course, everybody should invest as much time in themselves as they invest time in everything else, because you are really worth it. But if you feel like you don't have time, everybody has time to put some music on. Everybody, the sound of it, the vibration of it will clean your house, your inner body.
Yeah, like I said, 1 minute, 30 seconds, something will always help. And the more you do it, you will see that you usually take more time to yourself the more you do it. And
because it feels so good.
Yes. And so by starting doing this, this is what we also recommend. I use a lot when I cook. I put music in dance, especially when I feel like I don't have much time in my life, that I feel okay, now there's so much going on. I still try to take time, even though when I'm cooking, which is then at least that cooking will be more enjoyable if I put some music and stuff. And I do feel better afterwards. So
because a lot of us come home and we feel just bogged down from the day. We feel tired. We feel don't want to be bothered. We just
we all have these days.
Everybody has this day. If you're a human being, you have this day. Animals have these days. Everything living has these days. And sometimes we have days, many days in a row that feels like that. But that's an indication that your energetic body is stuck. It is no movement in there also.
It's very slow movement that is not serving
No,
you.
not stuck. Yeah, it's we're not stuck. Nothing is really never stuck. That's just an illusion. But it's just the very slow and low movement there. So instead of laying on the couch, put on the music first and then go lay on the couch. That's also recommend. You will feel better. Don't just turn on the tube. Yeah, I know that's a sound, but it's a very low frequency. Everything that comes out of the TV. So I recommend don't put on the TV, lay on the couch, put some music on, and just rest and let the sound move your energy. Yeah, very, very important. Everybody has time for that.
Take a walk around your house.
Yeah. Move a little statues here and there, shake up the pillows. Anything will help. And we really wish that you would do that because you would feel amazingly much better afterwards. We always do that. That's just a fact. This is not something we are making up. This is really a scientific fact that we are all energy, and if you move, more power to you.
Exactly, and I think that is so true. And we have figured it so much aside by how sound do affect us and how movement do affect our well-being. And so this is definitely because of the energy lies behind it. So this is something we have to very taken to heart.
Yeah, well, and I forgot another thing that can help you with your energy is actually crystals. They both give and take. And they actually move the energy also. I have tons of crystal by my bedside, so when I sleep, I have tons of crystal all over my house. And when I'm feeling really low, I grab a crystal and put it in my bra. Usually a citrine or
any kind of
crystal that you feel connection to. That's also a very a good tool to use your crystals if you have them. And if you don't, and you think they're beautiful, to go and get some. I recommend them. They're really good to clean energy and give energy.
Yeah, anything that you feel it gives you, you should be doing. Absolutely, and I honestly, I think that was actually the whole thing. Actually,
yeah,
it sounds like it that we come
and if you're interested in flex way, it's a lot of good helps on the net to get you started.
Yeah,
to get the right flow into your house, and that is it's very important to have the right flow in your house because just that in itself will give you energy.
Yeah,
it make you feel better.
And also this is where you most of your time you spend also is in your home, is your sanctuary to actually be more at peace and where you retreat from the rest of society. So if you don't feel comfortable in your own home, then please then look at it. Look what you can do in your home so you feel more.
Yeah, because we just want you to feel amazing. We just want you to feel your optimal level of energy because we know from experience and from helping others by feng shui in their house or giving them advice about energy and how they can get it moving in a better flow, in the right flow. So really hope that you listen and take this advice to heart so you will have a better life, because that's all we want is try to help people to have better life. So that was our little download about energy again. Energy
and how we see it, and actually more spontaneous talk about it. Yeah. So I think this was a fun video to do and to share. So,
but in the meantime, until we see you next time, don't forget that you're absolutely amazing. Can't underline it more, and that just because you are you and you are here on this planet with us. So we really appreciate it.
And please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell next to it so you can get a notification, and hit the like button, and do write us a comment, and really always shine bright. And then we see you when we see you. Yay! Bye bye.
Bye bye.